Prime Minister said they can still put their heart into their home.
We are also seeking to bring back some of those persons who have left and to be able to grasp those opportunities and bring the expertise back home to our shores. And we see that happening as we continue to grow our economy. We continue to attract the kind of investments that will attract the skills that's outside of Bahamas, that Bahamians have, and who felt that they were not able to exploit their own skills in their own home. We are resilient people. Wherever we go, it's Bahamian excellence. I'm proud of those who are here and doing so well. We just want them not to forget from whence they came and continue to look back to assisting us in our plight and our national development.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Felicity Darville.
Well, it's a milestone moment in workforce development. The National Training Agency, in partnership with the National Apprenticeship Program, graduated its first cohort of trainees from a new pre-apprenticeship program focused on the construction sector. Lyle Maycock has more.
The real money today is in working with your hands.
The Vocational Activities and Convention Center was filled with energy as 27 young Bahamians, many of them first-time trainees, received certificates signaling their entry into the workforce. The 5-week pilot program taught them soft skills, numeracy, and the basics of construction. Executive Director of the National Apprenticeship Program, Michelle Malcolm, says this is just the beginning.
This is such an incredible moment because you know, you can have a concept and you have a vision of what you want to do, but to actually see it come to fruition, I'm very, very excited for the young people who have participated in the program and for what this means for our nation. Construction is really at the center of development. We often hear our leaders talk about all of these major developments that are coming place, billions of dollars in investment, but somebody has to build the facilities. And so construction is really at the foundation, no pun intended, of the workforce.
Some students are already getting hired. One company, Caribbean Pavement Solutions, has taken on 8 trainees. For students like 20-year-old Terrell DeVoe, who has been awarded the top score in Synergy, it's more than a certification. It's a chance to transform his future that he now has a new confidence in pursuing.
I feel very confident because NTA has really prepared me for this work field, and I hope to learn as I go onto the work field and improve myself.
And he motivates other Bahamians to become future apprentices.
It'll help them be better people and help them contribute to this country, because the Bahamas is in a state where it needs people on the work field to help develop this country.
This only marks phase 1 for these future builders, like Nia Hall, who was one of 5 girls who graduated. They will now enter real job sites for the next stage of their training.
The curriculum process was amazing. I loved it. Every single day was just really, really good energy. The team was amazing. I love the fact that they were caring. They provided food and they didn't have to. They gave us stipends. They just gave us a sense of there's still hope regardless of everything that you're going through. I feel like females, women, should not just look at this as a saman job, but as an opportunity. Don't shy away from these opportunities.
It's a foundational step for these young Bahamians, laying down the groundwork and transforming the minds of the future of the construction industry right here in the Bahamas. Reporting for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lyle Maycock.
Well, great story there, Lyle. And switching gears tonight, police investigating a fatal traffic accident that occurred Friday evening near the newly built Ivory Plaza, Carmichael Road West. Officers responded to the scene on Carmichael Road near Edmonton Lane, where 2 vehicles were involved. One of the drivers, a 36-year-old male motorcyclist, was found unresponsive. Emergency medical services attended the scene but were unable to detect any signs of life. Investigations ongoing. And just before we go to the break, this just in. Police on the scene of a shooting incident on Blaine Street. A male was transported to a hospital. More details in a later newscast. Coming up, a historic celebration of culture now underway. The Gambier community. That and more when we come back.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we are redefining what real connection is, by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. BTC customers, claim your $200 Bahamas Air gift card when you add postpaid mobile to your internet plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
Shop early to get your uniforms and catch Janae's Uniform Center's buy 4 get 1 free sale. Free monogrammed and regular school shirts, dry fit and cotton polos, jumpers, skirts, boys long and short pants, PE shorts, underclothes, tights, socks, neckties, belts, sleeping mats, hair accessories, and character work desk. Get 50% off backpacks, lunch bags, and raincoats. Buy 4 school shirts, get 1 free. Buy 2 skirts, jumpers, or pants, get the third 50% off. Need embroidery and monogramming done? Visit Janae's Uniform Center early. Beat the back-to-school rush. Janae's Chesapeake Road back-to-school special. Restrictions apply.
Well, thank you so much for staying with us. The National Youth Guard launching its latest recruitment drive this weekend, hoping to equip young Bahamians with the tools to lead, defend, and make a difference across communities. The program, consisting of 16 weeks of basic training, providing each participant with an opportunity to learn various skills in military bearing, disaster management, and job readiness. Chief Petty Officer Kelsey Missick says this is a perfect opportunity for every young Bahamian to develop skills that can last a lifetime.
After they've graduated, all of those persons would have made a commitment to be on call for 2 years, whether it's just something mundane as helping one of our NGOs pass out meals, dealing with the gardens that help feed persons, or a major storm anywhere in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. They are on call, they've made a commitment to help.
Old Angela Joseph calls the program a great opportunity.
I was just driving by, and as I was driving, I skimmed the sign, and initially I came to gain information with someone else, and as she explained to me everything, I realized that I was interested as well. I believe that not a lot of us have the skills and knowledge that they are able to teach us, so even if it's 1 or 2 of us that have this knowledge, I think it can make a big impact.
Well, hats off to all those participants. The historic Gambier community comes alive this weekend as Bahamians near and far will gather for that community's cultural heritage extravaganza. President and Vice President of the Gambier Association spoke about the importance of the event and tells us what to expect.
It's very important to us to keep our heritage alive. Like for generations, we want the kids to know the background from where they've come from. Like Gambier Day is so significant to us that people come back just for the day. People who've gone on and become doctors and nurses, they bring their kids and let them experience what it is to be from this small environment.
Well, this weekend we have full festivities. On our Saturday, we will have our sports. On Sunday, we will have our gospel concert. And on Monday, it's the big event. We'll have our stalls and we'll be selling food.
How many vendors?
This year, we did awesome. We have 20 vendors.
Residents turning out for the festival's official opening Friday. This year's event continues to feature family-centered activities, cultural showcases, food, and much more. One of the most anticipated highlights this year will be a special family-oriented junket rush out. Killarney, Member of Parliament and former Prime Minister, the Honorable Hubert Minnis.
This is 34th year. The yearly event gives the community an opportunity to get together and at the same time invite the public from throughout the Bahamas to come and see what Gambier is like, what community life is like, and how the people live. And we look forward to that every year. And on Monday, we have the activity, the fair essentially, and we normally close that off with a Jonkanu ceremony. The Jonkanu is going to be unique this year in that we are inviting families to join. Members of the Jonkanu group that I rush with, who are friends of mine, members of Saxon Jonkanu group, would rush.
The quaint settlement of Acklins buzzing with lots of activity this weekend. The scores are attending the 45th annual Acklins Homecoming and Regatta, a signature event held annually that celebrates that island's maritime culture and Bahamian heritage. Lloyd Allen, along with cameraman Victor Adderley, capturing all the action for us.
An exciting series of events over the last few days, and yesterday was no different. President of the Acklins Trade and Development Association, Ron Moss, talks about the launch of the 45th Acklins Regatta and Homecoming and why it's so important. Tonight's the official opening of the 45th annual Regatta and Homecoming event. And as you can see, my listen, we're having so much great time. So we have our artists, they're performing. We had the gospel dancers a little earlier. Now we have a stage melody. We have Latrenda. Listen, we're having a great time. Acklins Trade and Development Association Treasurer Adrian Miller also highlighting the event sponsors.
We big up our sponsor, Ministry of Tourism, Regatta, the Cindy Gay. Boy, I love you, lady. She do a good job. Also, TDC. We also big up United Shipping. There's very more sponsors who come on board at the last minute. But like I say, I am grateful for every sponsor there that make this Regatta a success, what it is now. And moving forward, next year, it should be bigger and better.
Returning visitors say there is nothing like Acklins homecoming.
It's like my 5th time here to the Regatta, and it's an enjoyable time.
It's just an amazing experience. I like the family-oriented vibe that is given off. Everyone's connected, and it's an amazing experience.
I've been here multiple times. It's always a great time to visit back the islands. Always a great time. Live in Nassau, work in Nassau, but it's always a pleasure to visit back.
And as those festivities went on throughout the night, Moss says next year the association will push toward even more collaboration from vendors and businesses here on the island.
The idea is to combine and have one big, huge celebration. The Acklins people are resilient people, and that is the way forward.
Homecoming 2025! And as stated, of course, this series of events during the 45th Acklins Homecoming and Regatta proven to be an exciting experience for visitors and locals. Reporting from Spring Point, Acklins for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
Well, an exciting experience indeed. Sports is up next.
Inspired by the Fantastic Four. It's the Fantastic 4-in-1 pizza new from Little Caesars with 4 different topping combinations together on one delicious pizza.
We make a point to do family dinner no matter what.
Get a Fantastic 4-in-1 pizza at a fantastic price only at Little Caesars. And see Fantastic Four First Steps in theaters July 24th.
For just $13 VAT inclusive, get it now at Little Caesars, Oaksfield, Carmichael Road, East Street South, Charles Saunders Highway, and Prince Charles in the One East Plaza.
Pizza, pizza.
Diet-friendly special.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station. Open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
When a hurricane watch or warning is issued, medical emergency services are placed on high alert. For many persons seeking medical care, defining what an emergency is can be difficult to assess given all that is occurring during the storm. The following basic guidelines are designed to help you assess your emergency. If you are experiencing symptoms like shortness of breath, chest pain, severe pain, disorientation, extreme vomiting or diarrhea, vision disturbance or suicidal thoughts, you should seek immediate medical assistance. If you are bleeding significantly or otherwise severely injured, seek emergency assistance immediately. Children presenting with symptoms like high fever and extremely listless or lethargic behavior need to be taken to the emergency room immediately. If you are unsure of the extent of your condition, you are advised to seek medical assistance immediately. Share your symptoms with the on-call doctor and get advice as to whether or not it can wait until normal business hours. Remember, emergency care is not a convenient option for basic medical care during a storm. The Public Hospitals Authority encourages members of the public to use these basic guidelines to help decide on whether something is an emergency or not. The authority reminds the public that in the case of an emergency, always call 911 or head immediately to the emergency room. This message has been brought to you by the Public Hospitals Authority.
With our adoption by the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
We figured that we could use the First Bahamas branch of Toastmasters Club 1600, an all-male club, that specializes and focuses on developing young men for leadership through communication.
This program has grown and has impacted our school in such a positive way that I don't think we'll ever have them leave us.
Too often, instead of us looking within, we look outside for someone to blame. Go take a look in the mirror. Instead of trying to identify what the problems are, let's try and figure out how we become a part of the solution.
We are teaching these children how to dream beyond their community.
Crime-free looks like me.
Do your part. Join the movement to a safer Bahamas.
Welcome to your Saturday Sports Check. I'm Eugene Stewart. Well, the summer heat continues and the regatta sites are even hotter. Our Charles Fisher tells us more from Blackpoint, Exuma.
It was a great day of sailing on day number 1 here in Blackpoint, Exuma. Like the saying go, like father, like son. Colin Cartwright on the boat, sacrifice in Class C, dominating both series races.
On a good racing today, good racing, no hookups.
Why did you decide to come to Blackpoint?
Well, you know, this is my boys, you know, my friends and stuff. Roy with dad and going, that's my buddy. That's my second daddy, so I got to respect him, you know.
How were the conditions out there and sailing with your boys?
Well, this first time in the full crew, you know. Only me and my 2 boys and the little Eddie from Long Island, and because he sailed Anne-Marie, that's junior skipper. Then I pick up 2 boys from Blackpoint, young boys. They learn them, man. Good racing, you know.
Over in Class E, it was his son, the young Christo, aboard Lady Anne-Marie, the leader after day number 1.
Yeah, everything good. The conditions good, and I just take me where the wind take me. The first race it was blowing, good breeze, and we had on our big sail. But the second race we decided to change it, and we went too small, so that's how we got third. But everything good.
Now Saturday was the final day of sailing. The championship awards will be handed out on Monday. Sunday is a day to go to church, and guess what? After 2 full days of sailing here in Blackpoint, these sailors are ready to give thanks.
Thanks, Fisher. Well, back here in the capital, the B3A Senior Track and Field Nationals getting out of the blocks last night at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. In the open men's triple jump, Kwan Culmer would take the crown with a personal best jump of 17.29 meters. Anthea Charlton, running out of lane 4, would take the women's 100-meter final in 11.13 seconds. And on the men's side, a close finish as Terrence Jones would take the 100-meter final with a time of 10.16 seconds, with Wanya McCoy in a close second with a time of 10.20 seconds. In basketball news, former Utah State Aggies guard Dayton Albury hosting his inaugural 2-day basketball camp aimed at sharpening the skills of the next wave of Bahamian ballers.
The turnout has been well. I have a great supporting staff behind me. Appreciate them so much, but yeah, I just wanted to give back and give that experience to the kids. What we basically doing is a lot of Pro and Division I concepts, offensively and defensively, moving without the ball, showing them shell defense, because, you know, in the Bahamas we play more zone, you know, showing them basic closeout principles, walling up, and a lot of skill work, skill development, and shooting, so just trying to get the kids better mentally and physically.
And that's been your Saturday Sports Check. I'm Eugene Stewart. Enjoy your weekend.
Tired of looking at the same old kitchen? Step 1. Our talented recommended designer Mark crafts a custom design just for you. Step 2. Once your design is ready, CBS Bahamas makes ordering effortless. Your dream kitchen is within reach. Step 3. Our recommended installers bring your vision to life, ensuring every detail is perfectly in place. Sit back and relax as your dream space becomes a reality. Visit cbsbahamas.com and start bringing your home improvement dreams to life today.
to the Intra-African Trade Fair 2025, the gateway to abundant opportunity, the platform for more, access to a continent with more makers and creators, more technology and manufacturing capabilities, more innovators and collaborators, more information and knowledge, a continent of opportunities for business in more markets, and resources that accelerate progress and create space for more infrastructure, connectivity, and networking. More creativity, production, and more deals for the people. Afrexim Bank, in collaboration with the African Union Commission and the AFCFTA Secretariat, brings you the 4th Intra-African Trade Fair, hosted by the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria. Over 2,000 exhibitors, 35,000 plus attendees, 140 plus countries, $44 billion in trade and investment opportunities. Register now and enter the gateway to new opportunities.
Making blood donations a part of your hurricane preparations is one way you can help to save lives during this hurricane season. Persons interested in donating blood are asked to visit the blood bank at the Princess Margaret Hospital between 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday to Fridays and 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. on Saturdays. Donors are reminded that as a part of the closure of outpatient services at the hospital during the passage of a storm, the blood bank will not facilitate external donations during that time. Once outpatient services are resumed, the blood bank will again receive external donations. For more information on how you can donate, please contact the blood bank at 322-8077 or 322-2861, extension 2635 or 2633.
Here in the Caribbean region, our climate is changing, resulting in intense heat as temperatures soar. This increase in temperature is having a significant impact on our energy sector.
With the increase in temperatures, we, of course, are expecting an increase in the use of electricity or cooling, etc. So there's an increased demand on the utility companies to, provide for that overload on their systems.
The hotter it gets, the more energy need there is for cooling among the population, but also the harder it becomes for electricity to be produced. So the efficiency of electricity production is typically also lower when it's really hot.
But there are ways we can help. Simple actions can make a big difference.
There are certain measures that we can take to make sure that we mitigate some of the possible impacts, such as using LED bulbs.
It's up to all of us to take proactive steps. Stay informed and prepared. Together, we can weather this storm. For more information and updates, follow CIMH on X, Facebook, and Instagram.
Time now for a check on tonight's weather forecast. Forecaster Diane Dorsey joins us in studio with the latest temperatures. Good evening, Diane.
Good evening, Desmond. First off, in the tropics, well, there's a low chance that an area of low pressure could form just off the southeast coast of the United States later this coming week. Meanwhile, a weak high pressure system will maintain light breezes over most of the country, with some moderate breezes over the southeastern islands through Monday. Now, what are we feeling outside of our studios? Well, there's a temperature of 90 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Winds are east-southeast at 7 miles per hour. Humidity is at 58%. And the pressure is standing at 30.08 inches or 1,018.7 millibars. Temperatures across the Family Islands. In the northwest Bahamas, Freeport, Tootie, and Green Turtle Key at 90 degrees. Allenstown, Bimini, and Bullocks Harbor at 87. And Marsh Harbor, Abaco at 88. Moving down to the central Bahamas, Fresh Creek, Central Andros at 91, Harbor Island at 88, Rock Sound, Eleuthera at 90, Camp Space, South Andros, and Blackpoint, Exuma at 92. And for Arthurstown, Kidd Island, Georgetown, Exuma, Rumkey, and San Salvador, all 90 degrees. And for our southernmost islands, Clarence Sound, Crooked Island, Raglan Island, 90 degrees, Acklins and Betsy Bay, 90 degrees, 92 rather, Matthew Toninagua at 86, and for the Turks and Caicos Islands, 89 degrees. Now for your boating forecast. In the northwest and the central Bahamas tonight through Sunday, winds will be southeast at 10 to 15 knots with seas at 2 to 4 feet. Low tide will be at 9:45 tonight and again at 9:34 tomorrow morning. In the southeast Bahamas tonight and tomorrow, expect winds at 12 to 18 knots and seas at 3 to 6 feet, so small craft operators should continue to exercise caution. Our satellite picture shows mostly clear skies across the island tonight, thanks to some stable sinking air that's been holding clouds at bay. Tonight, you can expect a temperature of 79 degrees with clear skies and warm fields. And tomorrow, things will be hot, hot, hot with partly sunny skies with a thunderstorm in some spots and 90 degrees. Now, for your extended weather forecast, we're looking at a typical summer week ahead, hot and humid, with a few passing showers and isolated thunderstorms, mostly during the afternoons. Feels like temperatures will climb into the low triple digits, so stay hydrated with plenty of water and try to stay in the shade as much as possible. Desmond.
Good weather wrap-up, Dan. Thanks much. That ends our Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. Thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information, as only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks so much for watching. Have a good night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow night.
At the Sydney Poitier Bridge, I'm Kaylin Green. This is ZNS.
Welcome to Regatta time, everybody. I'm Regatta Lightborn here in New Bight, Cat Island. Yes, this is the venue for the 69th edition of the Cat Island Regatta. It has indeed been a wonderful experience. They put on all the paint, they put up all the flags, and this place is buzzing with activities. And like all regattas, there is an opening ceremony to get the sailors going, to get the fans excited, to get the vendors all excited about selling their ware. Crab and rice, cracked conch lobster, you name it, is all here. But first, let's go to the open ceremonies to get things started here in beautiful Cat Island.
Good evening, and good evening all, and welcome around the Bahama Island, South Florida, the Caribbean, and those who are joining us via social media. To this, the official opening of the 69th annual Cat Island Regatta here at the Regatta site in New Bight, Cat Island. And at this time, I'm going to ask you to join me as you stand on the podium, and also those who are sitting around, as we invite Pastor Denise Bethel, Vice President of the Cat Island Christian Council, to come and lead us in the invocation.
In the name of Jesus, we pronounce a blessing over this regatta. May peace reign, may joy overflow. May every race, performance, and gathering be covered by your divine protection and favor.
On behalf of the officers and members of the Cat Island Sailing Club, my heartfelt condolences go to Sandra Bonamy, the daughter of Mr. Eugene Bonamy, who is here tonight. Mr. Bonamy, who has passed away at this time, when we pause to pay homage and to host this 69th annual Cat Island Regatta in his honor. A past president, an educator extraordinaire, a philanthropist, who used his position of prominence and power to place the sailing club in an advantageous position. He served the club, the sailing club, with distinction. Among many contributions was the creation of the first constitution of the sailing club, bylaws that still governs us today. This is a bittersweet moment for the executive team, in that it is bitter that Mr. Bonamy has passed, but sweet to know when he was chosen for this recognition, he was aware of the honor before his passing. On behalf of my executive team and members of the Cat Island Sailing Club, I say thanks to you, Xander, for your father's leadership and contribution to the sailing club. We are most grateful.
I want you to please stand, if you're seated, as you give a moment's silence to the life of one Mr. Eugene Nelson Bonamy. Please stand. Thank you very much. You may be seated. May his soul rest in peace.
As the sails catch the wind this weekend, I hope we remember that Eugene Bonamy was a man who helped steer many of us toward becoming better, braver, and more grounded in who we are. So on behalf of our family, thank you for honoring his legacy. May his spirit continue to move like the wind across the waters he loves so much. Thank you.
When I was preparing to come, I actually thought to bring my father, who was a native to Cat Island. And we spoke briefly about Eugene Bonamy. And shortly after our conversation, Antoinette called to say that Uncle Gene had passed. He's a family friend, and we pass our condolences to your family, Xander. It's really good to be in Cat Island. Uncle Gene always used to tell me, I gotta come with them, because they always come. And it's just amazing that tonight I'm here, and he's not. But I have profound memories that will live on in my life. And okay. I don't have to introduce your member of parliament to you. You know him, you see him, you feel him. He's here. And I welcome the Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Bahamas, Philip Brave Davis.
As Prime Minister, I carry the weight of many responsibilities. But I never forget where I started. I never forgot who raised me. I never forget who I serve. I never forget Cat Island. So when I fight for policies that help small communities, I'm thinking about you. When I push for better clinics and better schools, I'm thinking of our children. When I call for investments in family islands, I'm thinking about your families and your future. There's real work underway. There'll be a school coming. The clinics are being upgraded. The seawalls and roads are in the pipeline and are on the way. We are creating new spaces for public service, improving healthcare access, and looking at opportunities for young people to stay here, work here, and thrive here. I know that some days it feels slow. And I know the needs are many. But I want you to know this. Nobody has to remind me of the needs of Cat Island. I feel them, I hear them, and I take them seriously. We are making progress, and I'll keep pushing until every family on Cat Island feels it in their daily lives. This regatta is not only about looking back, it is about looking to the future. I look at our young people, see them dancing, sailing, serving, performing, and I see the next generation of Cat Islanders rising up. They are talented, they are smart, and they deserve every chance to build a good life right here in the place they call home. That's why we are building an airport, not just for today, but for the future. We are making sure that all our roads are paved by asphalt, not just for the day, for our future. We're installing potable water throughout the islands, not just for the day, but for our future. And we are building other buildings that will be coming in short order, just to ensure that this island is prepared for whatever is coming. We owe our young people just that, where they could build a good life here in the place they call home. We owe it to those who laid the foundation, and we owe it to ourselves. So today, take it all in. Enjoy the music. Cheer for your favorite boat. Hug someone you haven't seen in a while. Eat that second plate of peas and rice. And remember that this island is special because we make it special. We make it special together. Thank you for always showing me love. Thank you for standing with me. And thank you for being the heart and soul of this beautiful island. Let's enjoy the regatta, and let me declare the 69th anniversary of the Cat Island Regatta 2025 open. Let's sail. May God bless the Cat Island and every one of you.
Now that we are officially underway here in beautiful Cat Island for this year's regatta, classes B, C, and E are all ready to sail. Much will happen here. We'll be right back and tease you with some of the activities that's going to be on shore and on sea.
Oh, la, le, le, la, la. Oh, la, le, la, le, la, la. Oh, la, le. Oh la la la, oh ee, oh Cat Island, your rolling hills, oh your beautiful sun, yeah. Oh ee, oh Cat Island, you are the highest, oh. In all the land, yeah. Oh, in back to Cat Island is a Dumfries Hill, where old folks smoke their pipes and dance a quadrille. If you want to go along, so you could see how the people live so peacefully. Oh, la, le, la, la. Oh, la, le, la, la. Sing, oh, la, le.
New year, new time. Watch Conversations with Christ every Sunday at 10 a.m. And I'll tell you why. Because I recently had someone ask me, they said, Daniel, how do I explain unemployment to my kids? How do I explain that I'm not working and we on welfare, we on government assistance? How do I explain that to my children? And the only thing I could tell them is one word, and that's temporary. Everything is temporary. Because see, when you walk by faith and not by sight, what you understand is that even though you don't see things changing, you don't have to see it, you just know that it's happening. And then he said, but it's been over 2 years. I haven't worked. So how do you explain temporary? And that's when I had to let him know that, hey, to God, one day is like 1,000 years. And 1,000 years is like one day. So don't compare today to forever. And that's what we're going to be talking about. So 10 a.m. Conversations with Christ every Sunday.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl Nika B, and I'm bringing you the heat with my crew on The Drop. We vibing, we reacting.
Hot videos.
We talking to the hottest music producers,
hot interviewers,
Bahamian artists, and Bahamian DJs. Trust me, y'all ain't never want to miss this energy on The Drop.
This your boy Shine 242, and if you want exclusive interviews, hot videos, hot music, then tune into The Drop, man.
It's only right here on The Drop, exclusively on ZNS.
Let's go, man.
A disabled person, a lot of times we feel like it's just us. And I recognize, even through my bone cancer journey and receiving an amputation, that it was time to join the community around me. So I started to dive into sports, adaptive sports, Paralympic development. So that's how I got into para archery. You know the lens that you have in yourself on your own value. How am I going to be productive? How am I going to leave a mark or do an impact in your community? You're going to have to decide that even in showing up, you're celebrating your wins, but also acknowledging and being accountable for the times that you did not do what you needed to do, but it's never a loss, it's a learn. And so archery helps us to focus on that, focus on ourselves and focus on our actions. Crime-free looks like me.
Do your part. Join the movement to a safer Bahamas.
Under the in the law, there we go in. Under the in the law, there we go in. Under the in the law, child.
Welcome back, everybody, to Regatta Time. Ricardo Lightbourne here in beautiful Dubai, Cat Island, for the 69th edition of the Cat Island Regatta. Now, there's been a change in scheduling, all because of the late arrival of the sloops, but we've got a full field of sloops here for you, and I think you're going to enjoy this. Let's start off with the Class B. You will have the Barbarian 1, Udiva and Ant's Nest will go at it. In Class C, sailing here in Cat Island this year, Barbarian 2, Dream Girl is here, so is Irene Goodnight. San Sally will make her reign here, as well as Catch the Cat. That's the favorite boat here in Cat Island. Everybody is pulling for Catch the Cat, as well as Whisper. And then you've also got Grinder Boy that's going to be here. So that's your C class. The E should be fun for you as well. You've got Island Boy, Hunter, So Fine here. Also, you've got Try Me. Sands Light will sail here in Cat Island, as well as Blue Marlin. The Lady Zira, as well as Bluebird, is going to be here. So we've got a full field of boats, and these boats are here to win, because on the line is a spot in the Best of the Best championship at the end of the year. The Family Islands have a wealth of talent, and that talent is being shown right here in beautiful Dubai, Cat Island, and this year's regatta. Charles Fish is over there in Blackpoint, but I can tell you, we're here at Sheena's Creation, and the creations here are great. Charles, please, are you behaving yourself over there in Blackpoint?
With so many activities happening this weekend. But the place to be, yes, Ricardo, is right here in Blackpoint, Exuma, their homecoming and regatta. We are joined by the newly elected Chief Counselor, better known as Nobby Kenneth Black. How's it been since?
Oh, it's been wonderful, man. Everything's running good, you know. Everybody doing what they're supposed to do, you know what I mean? It's pretty good, pretty good.
This weekend looks like they're going to have the most people ever.
Oh, yeah, oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, planes coming in by the trees and twos and trees, man, back to back. Yeah, this Blackpoint is the place to be this weekend.
Well, Chief Counselor, how's it been, and what are some of the improvements you've seen?
Yeah, but I mean, like for now, like, you know, the community, they're all working with me. Saying things, what wasn't happening back then, you know, we trying to correct some things, you know, but moving forward, you know, we all work together. You know what I mean? Unity is strength. So, yeah, we moving along.
Big announcement recently for the airport.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's really the most important thing we really need, that airstrip. And I thank the government of the Bahamas for doing such a wonderful job, you know, looking out for us. You know what I mean? So, yeah, everything's working out fine.
Well, 3 more days still to go here in Blackpoint, Exuma. If persons were wondering where to go this weekend, why should they come to Blackpoint?
Well, you know, like I said before, it ain't no Bahamas if it ain't Blackpoint. You get to the point, stick to the point. You know, this is the place. This is the place to go. And whoever want to come, just come down. I'll find accommodation for them. You know, just come, just get here.
And this place is known for the world-famous Ugly Man contest. That's going on tomorrow, so if you want to catch a flight early in the morning and get here in time for that, you don't want to miss that. It's always full of excitement and then some great sailing. You know that the Blackpoint boys have won just about every regatta this year, so all the top E and C class sloops are here in Blackpoint.
Yeah, but I mean, like I tell the guys, you know, I say, guys, let's go there, let's do our best. You know what I mean? So far, like you say, we went to Farmers Key, Georgetown, Barry Terry, and then the both from Blackpoint went all A and C. So that's a good thing starting the year off. And I think we can end the year with that too.
Well, I've been coming to Blackpoint for quite some time, and if it's one thing I would not miss, it's Blackpoint Exuma Regatta, and that's why I'm here. Back to you, Ricardo.
Make no mistake about it, regattas are very expensive. Everything from trying to get the boats here by barge, sailors and skippers, as well as preparing here on the shore. It takes a very strong committee. The Cat Island Regatta Committee is a very strong one, and also keep in mind that these guys are going to be honored as well. Let's take a peek at one of our honorees who has been with this organization for a very long time. Youth is the way forward, and she says much help is still needed.
I'm currently the vice president of the Cat Island Sailing Club, as well as the chairman of the fundraising committee and the chairman of the booklet committee. Being a vice president is pretty okay. I get to assist Mr. Seymour in all capacities within the club. And as it relates to the chairman of the fundraising and booklet, it hasn't been a challenge. It's been being able to put your own flavor, your own taste on a spin on different events. So it was pretty good. The events is going to grow, and if persons give young persons like myself the opportunity to do that, the festival will go on for another 69 plus years. Bring your young kids out now and you show them exactly what we've been doing 5 years ago, and we do it this year, we do it for another 5 years. Stay in tools to help the culture grow and succeed. This year we have 20 boats on our schedule. The only thing I would really love is to see growth actually on Cat Island. We have one boat here, and if we could get another 3, 4, it would be spectacular. We have about 5 to 6 boats coming in just for this regatta, as well as we have charter flights. We have flights from the other islands. We have Pineapple Air. We have a flight coming out of Eleuthera, Flamingo Air. So it's a huge impact on us. It help, like I say, help the economy grow, help the persons on the regatta site to make some funds and be good. My message to them is to come home, help the regatta to grow, help the culture to grow, and help us to be able to pass it on to generations. It's going to be a wonderful regatta. It's going to be a spectacular regatta, and come out, be safe, and enjoy.
You're watching Regatta Time. I'm Regatta Lightborn. Going to take a quick break here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Take small things, brothers and sisters, and manage it until your promotion. You gotta learn how to manage your struggle. You gotta learn how to manage your disappointment. You gotta learn how to manage your frustration. Are you hearing me in the Holy Ghost? You gotta learn how to contain some stuff. You gotta manage your tongue.
Watch us this and every Sunday at 8:30 a.m. on ZNS TV 13.
A new era is dawning in Grand Bahama. An opportunity, it's knocking louder than ever. Introducing Tract B, Bahama Reef Yacht and Country Club, Unit 1. A prime corner commercial property, footsteps from the Port Lacaya Marketplace, crystal clear waters and white sandy beaches. This expansive 4.8-acre tract is zoned for commercial and multi-use development. Envision a thriving restaurant, a boutique hotel, or an entertainment hub unique to your vision come to life. You can live, work, play, and learn in paradise when you seize this rare opportunity today. Collaborate with DEFCO and let's shape the future of Grand Bahama Island together.
Welcome back to Regatta Time. I've just had a little bit of crab and rice. This time, a pinch of mutton and also some cracked conch. And I'll put it this way, a dash of lobster as well. Now that I'm full, it's time to dance it off. Entertainment. The entertainment here in Cat Island is exactly what you've been looking for. Would you believe it? Veronica Bishop and more. They've all got Cat Island roots, and that's why they come home to make this year's regatta very special.
Tell me sing this song and let's go! Regatta time again. Yes, I grabbing up all my friends. I can be the first one. Yeah. Everything getting taught. Yes, I drop my car on the boat and jump on Bahamas. Yeah. Oh Lord, I got my money. Oh, I got my gal. I even got my own bar. You get me if I don't care. I ain't missing one spot this year, cause I's an island. I go into Illutra, I go into Exuma. Big money, they got them falling. So yeah, I'm an island hopper. Yeah, big sign in Harbor. Yeah, how go we go sailing? Party lifting from Bahama. Oh, I'm an island hopper. I do this for we, I do this for culture. I get y'all now. I do this for just to show that I love ya. Hey! Don't mind anybody else. You got to think for yourself. Some things I can do myself, but right now I really need your help. Just listen attentively. If you from Cat Island, let me see a way of something right now. Let's go! If I become something away, follow me. If I got something and wine, follow me. If I get a jump up and down, I say, follow me. If I teach you how to rake and stay, follow me. See if I pick up something away, follow me. If I got something and wine, follow me. See, they say Cat Island is God's good land. Anybody believe in the Father, put your hands up. Hey! I thank God for life and what He's given. Praise the Most High, we in the land of the living. Let's go! Don't mind anybody else. You got to think for yourself. Some things I can do myself, but right now I really need your help. Just listen attentively. I got some questions to ask you. Here we go. Here we go. See if I pick up something away. Follow me. Grab something and wine. Follow me. If I get up, jump up and down, I say, follow me.
Like I said, a great entertainment package. I'm going to go here and talk to my good friend Duke, get some conch salad. By the time you guys come back, I'll tease you in terms of why this place called Cat Island is one of the best places to come to, a hidden jewel in our Bahamas.
Tune in to the program, Living by Faith, with Bishop Valentino Williams of Life Changes Ministries International. Sundays at 5:30 p.m. on ZNS TV station. Prepare to be inspired, impacted, empowered, and transformed. Remember, the just shall live by faith.
This prophet here is not for sale. This prophet here come to declare what thus saith the Lord.
Our mandate on the mission statement for the program is to develop community leaders and nation builders through the art of Jonkono. The future belongs to them, so being able to instill the culture in young people and at the same time make them productive citizens of the society is basically what our program offers. We teach them from scratch, so how to pace, how to beat a drum, how to ring a cowbell, how to blow a horn, to get that good understanding of what the culture is like. The program is more than just Chonkuno itself, where we bring a group of teens to perform, but we also assist them with life lessons, find scholarship opportunities for them to go abroad and further their education. In this day and time, it's very hard for kids coming up, and so we try to find means within the Chonkuno arena, but at the same time use just Chonkuno as the outlet to make them better at life. Crime-free? Looks like me.
Do your part. Join the movement to a safer Bahamas.
Mama, look here. My pants here. Mama, look here. Oh, my pants here. Mama, look here.
Let me tell you, everything in Cat Island comes big. Here are the conchs. I said I was going to get my conch salad. I'm about ready to go and go at it. This has been a wonderful experience. When you think about Cat Island, think about things that come big. I'm not going to show you my lobster because the season just opened, and that's for me and me only. Thank you for watching. Have a great time, and see ya from Cat Island.
It tastes so bad, it don't feel right. They're still laughing. They say it look like a spike. Mama, my pants here.
At Government House, I'm Regis Cartwright. This is ZNS.